All right, let's face it, we're drowning in a sea of superhero movies. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good superhero flick as much as the next guy, but lately it feels like we're stuck in a time loop. Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, we see these guys more often than our own families. It's getting a little, repetitive. It's like Hollywood found a winning formula and decided to stick with it. Forever. But here's the thing, even the most delicious cake gets old after the 100th bite. We need something new, something different, something smaller. Look, I get it. The big guns, the A-listers of the superhero world, they rake in the big bucks. Studios love a guaranteed box office smash, but there's a cost. This constant barrage of the same heroes is leading to something called superhero fatigue. Yes, it's real. Look it up. We're craving originality. We're yearning for stories that surprise us. Stories that don't involve saving the universe for the 10th time. We're tired of the predictable hero's journey. We want something fresh, something exciting, something, dare I say, a little bit weird. Now, I'm not saying we ditch the big guys entirely. What I am suggesting is a shift in focus. The comic book universe is vast. It's teeming with lesser-known heroes with incredible potential. We're talking about characters with unique powers, compelling backstories, and stories that haven't been told a million times before. These are the underdogs, the hidden gems, the diamonds in the superhero rough. They're just waiting for their chance to shine. And frankly, I think audiences are ready for them. Sure, taking a chance on these lesser-known characters might seem risky, but isn't that what made those big-shot heroes so popular in the first place? Someone took a chance on them. Remember, Iron Man wasn't exactly a household name before Robert Downey Jr. donned the suit. Sometimes the biggest risks yield the biggest rewards. Imagine the possibilities. New worlds to explore, new powers to witness, new stories to tell. It's a gamble, but one that could pay off in a big, big way.
Now I know what you're thinking. John, you beautiful, naive fool, you're going to start a civil war. But hear me out. The world of superhero fandom is vast and varied, and it's not just about picking sides. It's about understanding the passion that drives these fans. And you're right, the superhero fan base is a passionate bunch. They pour their hearts into these characters, these stories, and these universes. It's more than just entertainment, it's a way of life for many.
Some fans live and breathe the classic heroes. They grew up with Batman and Superman, and these characters have become a part of their identity. They find comfort in the familiar, in the stories they've known since childhood. They want more Batman, more Superman, more of the same. They cherish the nostalgia, the timeless battles between good and evil, and the iconic moments that have defined these heroes for generations. They're comfortable with what they know. They find joy in revisiting the old stories, in seeing their favorite heroes on the big screen, and in collecting memorabilia that reminds them of the past.
But there's another side to this coin. There's a new wave of fans who are eager for fresh stories and new heroes. They crave innovation and diversity in the superhero genre. There's a growing contingent of fans who are hungry for something new. They want to see different perspectives, unique powers, and heroes who break the mold. They're the ones scouring the depths of comic book lore, discovering these hidden gems, and clamoring for their stories to be told. They believe that the superhero genre has so much more to offer than just the classics.
It's a tale of two fandoms, locked in an epic struggle. On one side, the traditionalists who hold the classics dear. On the other, the innovators who seek to expand the horizons of the genre. But maybe, just maybe, there's a way to bridge this divide. Perhaps the future of superhero fandom lies in a balance between the old and the new. By honoring the legacy of the classics while embracing the potential of new stories, we can create a richer, more inclusive world for all fans to enjoy. After all, isn't that what being a superhero is all about? Bringing people together, no matter their differences, to fight for a common cause. Think about it. Focusing on smaller characters opens up a world of storytelling possibilities. These characters often come with unique perspectives, tackling issues that resonate with audiences on a deeper level. We can explore themes of identity, morality, and social justice in ways we haven't seen before. We can have stories that are funny, quirky, and thought-provoking, stories that challenge our perceptions of what a superhero can be. we can move beyond the tired tropes of good versus evil and delve into the complexities of the human or, superhuman experience. And let's not forget the elephant in the room, or should I say, the lack of elephants in the room. The world of superheroes has long been a mirror reflecting only a narrow slice of society. For decades, the superhero genre has been dominated by a very specific archetype. The world of superheroes has a diversity problem. This issue isn't just about the characters we see on screen, but also about the stories that are told and the perspectives that are shared. When we look at the history of superhero media, it's clear that there's been a significant lack of representation. For too long, it's been dominated by the same type of hero: white, male, and often ridiculously muscular. These characters, while iconic, don't represent the vast array of experiences and identities that exist in our world. This lack of diversity not only limits the stories that can be told, but also alienates a large portion of the audience who don't see themselves reflected in these heroes.
Focusing on lesser-known characters gives us a chance to rectify that. By bringing these unique and diverse characters to the forefront, we can start to create a more inclusive and representative superhero universe. These characters offer fresh perspectives and new stories that can resonate with a wider audience. We can finally see heroes of different genders, ethnicities, and backgrounds on the big screen. This not only enriches the storytelling, but also provides role models for young fans who can see themselves in these characters. Representation matters, and seeing diverse heroes can inspire and empower people from all walks of life. We can have stories that reflect the diversity of our world and inspire a new generation of fans. These stories can challenge stereotypes, break down barriers, and promote understanding and acceptance. By embracing diversity, the superhero genre can become a powerful tool for social change.
It's time for the superhero universe to reflect the world we live in all its messy, beautiful glory. By doing so, we can create a richer, more inclusive world of superheroes that celebrates the diversity of human experience. Let's embrace this change and look forward to a future where everyone can see themselves as a hero.
The box office question: can small heroes draw a crowd? This is a question that has been on the minds of many in the film industry, especially as the superhero genre continues to dominate the box office. With so many big names and established franchises, can lesser-known heroes really make an impact? Now, I know what the studio executives are thinking. Will people actually pay to see these unknown heroes? It's a valid concern, given the high stakes and significant investments involved in producing these films. The fear of a box office flop is real. And that's a fair question. After all, audiences have grown accustomed to seeing their favorite, well-established heroes on the big screen. The familiarity and nostalgia associated with these characters often drive ticket sales, but I believe the answer is a resounding yes. There is a growing appetite for fresh faces and new stories in the superhero genre. People are always on the lookout for the next big thing, the next character to fall in love with. Look at the success of Guardians of the Galaxy. When it was first announced, many were skeptical. The characters were relatively unknown to the general public, and there were doubts about whether it could succeed. Before the movie, who knew what a Groot was? This tree-like creature was far from a household name, yet the film's unique charm and engaging storyline captured the hearts of millions. And yet, it became a global phenomenon. The success of Guardians of the Galaxy proved that with the right approach, even the most obscure characters can become beloved icons. Audiences are hungry for something new, something different. They crave diversity in the stories they consume and the characters they root for. This desire for novelty is a powerful force that can drive the success of lesser-known heroes. They're tired of the same old, same old. The repetitive nature of some superhero films has led to a sense of fatigue among viewers. They want fresh narratives, new challenges, and heroes who break the mold. Give them a well-written story, compelling characters, and a dash of that superhero magic, and they will come. It's not just about the powers or the costumes, it's about the heart and soul of the story. When audiences connect with the characters on a deeper level, they become invested in their journeys. Indie comics and smaller publishers have been doing this for years, creating rich, diverse worlds with heroes who may not have the same recognition as the big names, but have just as much, if not more, heart. Conventions and fan events are filled with passionate discussions about these lesser-known heroes. Fans are eager to see their favorite indie characters brought to life on the big screen. The film industry has the opportunity to tap into this enthusiasm. By investing in well-crafted stories and giving these small heroes a chance to shine, studios can create the next big hit. Success isn't just measured by box office numbers. Critical acclaim and fan loyalty can also drive a film's legacy. When a lesser-known hero's story resonates, it can lead to a lasting impact on the genre. The future of the superhero genre is bright, and it's not just reserved for the big names. Small heroes have the potential to draw a crowd, captivate audiences, and leave a lasting mark on the world of cinema.
Hey, Marvel and DC, are you listening? A plea for change. So this is a plea to the powers that be at Marvel and DC. Take a chance. Step outside your comfort zone. Give the little guys a shot. You might be surprised at the stories you find and the audiences you reach. The future of superhero movies doesn't have to be more of the same. It can be a vibrant, diverse, and exciting landscape filled with fresh faces and captivating narratives.
The future of superhero movies embracing the unknown. Imagine a world where Squirrel Girl gets her own movie, where Plastic Man bends the rules of reality and comedy, where Big Barda and Mr. Miracle show us that love can conquer all, even intergalactic threats. This is the future of superhero movies, a future that embraces the unknown, celebrates diversity, and tells stories that resonate with audiences on a deeper level. It's time for a shakeup. Give the little guys a shot, so let's give the big guys a break. Let them enjoy a well-deserved vacation. Let them come back refreshed and ready to face new challenges. In the meantime, let's shine a light on the heroes waiting in the wings. It's time for the little guys to shine. And I, for one, can't wait to see what they do.